$6 on a taxi and I had like $14 left. Fucking bullshit. But when I grew up, I was a spoiled brat before my parents split up. I had everything I wanted. I had the best little car sets, train sets, a fucking Atari, everything, bro. Had a big fucking huge fucking dome full of lollies and gingerbread, man, like at Pizza Hut, man. I had one of them in my own shack, bro. All the kids from the area used to come. You go, fuck going anywhere else. We'll just go to Justin's house, mate. It's fucking packed up, mate, you know. I got the works there, you know. I had everything. And then I got everything taken away. So it was like, I still wanted the best of everything and I wasn't going to settle for nothing. So I went out and took shit. And now I've done it for that long that it's like the normality to me, you know. Did ya? Where at?
Down at Maya. She goes to me, let's beat her.
Did he?
And I said, what? And she goes, he punched me in the head. And I went, did you punch him back? And she goes, no, her head hit the wall. And she got knocked out. I don't know if he did any more than that.
Poor Dulce, eh?
Yeah.
She's still with Lex?
No, she hasn't heard from him in a week. I told her how he called you up trying to get you to get a hold of her, and how you were just like, whatever, I got a makeover. You finished?
Yeah. No, a lot of people around my age like get a girl pregnant and they'd be devastated, man. Like, I think it's just because I actually do love my girlfriend. Like, I don't know, like, it would be pretty devastating if you did get a girl pregnant and she was just an oot-rah, you know, like, she was just some, drunk chick, you know. Like, you'd be pretty shattered if she was ugly and that, and like, oh no, that's pretty harsh, but like, like, if, you just didn't have a bond with her and then you got a kid with her, it's like, fuck that. That's all. I'm so wrapped because like I get along so well with the person that I'm having the kid with, so it's like we've got a family, got a little puppy or like a little dog and that. Or 20 blah blah blah, and I've got a family. And my chick just cracks the shits because like my mates, heaps of them don't have any responsibilities or nothing. So they'll just call me up or come round whenever and just think, that they won't think that I've got a kid on the way and shit like that, and that they'll just expect me to just come out and do whatever, and that's what my chick cracks the shits about.
She's the one for the contraction?
She believes that there's talent involved in half of it.
This one is for the heartbeat.
But she doesn't mind it. She'd just rather me, do something that's going to make me cash and shit, instead of doing something that all I get's a photo. But to me, that's what I do it for in the end anyway, I get my photo. And every photo you can look at it and go, you remember that night, you remember who you were with, because there's always, every night you go paint a train, no matter who you're with, something funny happens, or you got a mission to do something, like someone won't have gloves or something, so you have to fucking mission around and try and rack gloves or something, and it'll just be like, it'll add like a funny twist to it, like, there's always like something, you got to do something, or, Feel my water. 9 years, man, every day. Flavours. From 16, 17, I guess, every day. And then for the last 4 or 5 years, it's been mixed with backy, so it's just been, you know. Before then, I never had a problem, man. I never skitzed out. Ever since I moved to Melbourne this first time, man, when I started hitting Melbourne bugs, mate, you know. 2 fucking ciggies per gram, fucking. Now I can. Before, man, I used to be like, oh, you know, I couldn't smoke that. Now I could fucking pack a billy up to the fucking roof, mate, and I'll fucking punch it, like, no worries. It's the worst. Well, I actually do that now, like I have to pack my cones as big as I can just so I get the fucking, you know, like, it's fucking ridiculous, man. Fuck, man, I reckon it would have been easier to run 100 metres flat stick than pull that bug. Oh. Anyone want a bug? I'll change the water, of course. This is about as much as my cleaning duties go. The bug. Gotta get a new one. Everyone that watches this will just go, oh, that Jiz lad, he's a chat, man. Look at his bug. He smokes out of an orchard at home. True? I would. I'm starting to feel the effects of weed, man. Life's more important than fucking, you know, skitzing out. Like, weed's good, and it's like, I skitz out enough to know that it's that much of an important bit of my life, but I know that if I keep going, I'm going to have mental problems, and fuck that, man. Because I'm still sane, bro. As much as people don't think it, I'm still fucking sane as, but when I tell you about when I lose it and I tweak out, I fucking tweak out hard, man. You know? I don't want to be like 5 years later, like, when my kid's like, you know, just about to start school and I'm fucking lost my brain, you know? I've got to school the cunt in for 15 years or something. 18 years. But, you know, how can you school a kid in if you fucking lost your mind off bugs, mate, and you're still on them? You can't teach them nothing, mate. I'd be shattered if I couldn't watch, like, my favourite shows without a truth, man. Like, I'd be fucking, you know, just angry. I just love just having a truth and just arcing back watching your favourite TV shows, you know. I hate chuffing and going outside or going, you know, even just going to the shop. Like, I don't feel embarrassed because I just hate the feeling of it. You know, whenever I'm stoned, I just want to be on my arse, man, just kicking it, like, with an iced coffee or a Slurpee or something, like, or a Jim Beam, just kicking it.
Saturating Victoria's trains, trams and buses in a new push to improve passenger safety. The plainclothes officers from the Transit Division's new Rapid Response Team